Chicago Cubs fans got an unsettling surprise at the game on Wednesday. Albert Almora Jr. hit a line drive that went straight into the stands and ended up hitting a small child. The story is coming up, don't go anywhere. Hey everyone, I'm your host Devin Howard. This shocking story is pretty brutal. I'm getting into it right now, but first, click subscribe, tap the bell, and make sure you follow me on Instagram at Devin Howard. It was a rough night for fans at the game yesterday, but even worse for Albert and the little girl who was hit by his foul ball. At the top of the fourth inning of the Cubs and Astros game, Almora hit a foul ball and watched it soar into the stands and hit the little girl. Attendees at the game quickly got to work posting what they saw on Twitter. One person wrote, "Just saw a little toddler get hit with a foul ball at the Astros game 3 rows in front of me. It really did not look good. They rushed her out of here. It's shocking. She went completely limp when the ball hit her. It is scary quiet." The father of the child immediately picked her up and ran out of the stadium with her, where first aid medics arrived to check her out. Imagine how horrifying that would be. You see a young fan just enjoying the ball game with her dad, and within a second she's struck by a fast ball. Must have been devastating for everyone. Take a look at the clip here. You can see Albert hitting the ball and then the crowd reacting when they realize it has hit the little girl.
Foul ball sailed into the stands hard and fast.
Fans at the game described the aftermath of the situation as eerily silent as they watched her father bolt out of the stands and away from sight. Albert is a father of 2, so this mistake hit him incredibly hard. After realizing what had happened, he fell to his knees and began to cry, obviously emotional over the pain he caused a child. He didn't recover from the incident quickly either. Who would? In the next inning, he was seen hugging a security guard and sobbing, finding comfort in the middle of this stressful situation. He struggled to keep it together throughout the game and broke down several times. He asked for updates on the girl and was tearful when he found out she was going to be okay. She was rushed to the hospital just as a precaution, but as of right now, she's doing fine and hasn't been seriously injured. What a relief. This whole scene was heartbreaking. To see Albert in such a state of distress was hard to watch. Seeing that little girl get hit was horrible. It was a tough game, that's for sure. But now that he knows the little girl is going to be okay, Albert says he hopes to have a relationship with her. In his post-game interview, he was still visibly shaken up and talked about how terrible it was.
I don't know. It's all my teammates, Joe, everybody came out and obviously tried to talk to me, and obviously I didn't want that to happen, and I didn't intend for that to happen.
He is able to have that relationship with her. He got emotional again in his interview as he wished her family well. He also says he wants to put a whole net around the stadium, a criticism echoed by many other baseball fans after several other stray balls have injured and even killed people in the stands. Chris Bryant of the Cubs spoke out about the need for fencing after the game. He said, "Just seeing Albert, the look on his face, it's so sad. I mean, I don't know what you can do. Let's just put fences up around the whole field. It's so sad when you see stuff like that happen. It's beyond me why baseball stadiums haven't taken visitor safety into account more seriously. This needs to happen now. If there had been proper fencing around the seats, this little girl never would have been hurt." What a scary scene. I'm glad to know that she's doing well, and I hope Albert is able to cheer up. It was an accident after all. What do you all think about this crazy news? Let me know in the comments. And before I go, don't forget Game 1 of the NBA Finals starts tonight, and we will have a live post-game show for you tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Pacific. We'll have a full recap of the game plus all the moments you missed, so make sure you tune in. Alright guys, subscribe to The Fumble, tap the bell for notifications, and I'll see you here later, right here on The Fumble.